Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is July 8th and November 8th is the day my mom passed away. So it's been 8 months now. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. People are asking me, does it get easier? No. Nope, it does not get easier. June 29th was my birthday, and that was actually June 28th was one of my really bad days, where I had really missed her. Just to let you know, this is kind of just gonna be a blog, talking about where I am in my life and what is happening. Yeah, kind of with losing my mom, with Billy having seizures and things like that. I'm gonna try to keep it short, but you know, keep it real and tell you the truth. Um, with my mom passing away, everything has been escalated higher. Like, I used to be able to tell her this and this happened, and anything bad or good, I would call her and I would tell her, and I've picked up the phone many times and tried to call her. And yeah, my dad is still there, but it's still different. Like, she was my mom. She knew me the best. Like, um, she would tell me, like, she would look at me and she would say, Tina, I think you're pregnant, because she could just tell. And that's the way she was. Like, before I knew, she knew. And that's how well my mom knew me. And she was so close. She and I were so close. And, I took her to her doctor's appointments. And she was a big, big part of my life. And now that part of my life is gone. I didn't enjoy taking her to the doctors because she was always sick. But that was time that I spent with my mom. And we did have so many good times. We would go to Windsor, which is like 45 minutes away, and we would go shopping, and we would talk on the way there and on the way back, and just a lot of time spent with her, and go over to their house and visit. Or I would call her and ask her, how do you make this and how do you make that? Because we're of Mennonite background, and as I was growing up, I was always working, and she didn't have a lot of time to teach us how to cook all the Mennonite food and that. So now that I was married and, didn't have a full-time job, I was a full-time mom, and I wanted to make these foods for my kids, so I would call my mom, and, she would tell me, do this, do that, and I would be like, what is that? And, she would explain to me, this is that, and just, like, I can't even explain to you how much I miss her. And I just figured I would make this blog to let other people, if they're going through this, to let you know that you're not alone. And I think it is normal to have a grieving process. I don't know how long is normal. If, leave me a message, if you think I'm mourning too long. I mean, some days it's good, and some days it's just not. And yeah, I don't even know how to say I miss her. Like, I miss her terribly. And but I also am happy for her that she is no longer in pain, that she is, with her savior. And I'm sure, she is happier than she's ever been. And she was always in pain here on earth, always. There was not a day that went by that she didn't have pain. And so that makes me happy, knowing that she is up there and she is no longer in pain, no more tears, no more sorrow. And, you know, she's okay. But for us people down here, we miss her like crazy. And yeah, so on um, a day before my birthday, I took my daughter and my sister, my youngest sister. We went to the graveyard, and I just talked to my mom. Like, I just went on my knees and I talked to her, and I've told her before that it's okay that she went, and but this, and I don't know, I've told her before, but maybe I didn't mean it in my heart, and I didn't feel, that I could let her go. But this time I went there and I really meant it, and I prayed over it, and I really, am happy for her, and she is going to be missed every day of my life. But I have to let her go, and I have to let her be in peace because she deserves that. Her work on earth here was done, and she is missed like crazy, and she taught us so much, all of her kids. She will be in our hearts forever and ever, and also in her grandchildren. She loved her grandchildren, and yeah, she was just a big piece of our life that is not there anymore. And yeah, but our dad is still here, and he's awesome too, and I love him so much. He's the greatest dad ever. And yeah, so that's that. And now to move on to Billy. Billy is doing good. He had a seizure about a week and a half ago. Um, they increased his medication. He's got to go for blood work once a week, just to check that the meds are, where they're supposed to be. I don't know all that mumbo jumbo, but all of that. And yeah, so we're on top of that, taking care of him. But for you moms that are out there that deal with seizures, you know that you're always listening. You're always on, like, high alert. Like, every little sound you listen for. Is it that? And, your heart just starts pounding and you run to where they are. And if they're okay, sigh of relief, and then you're gone. And I think I've become a little bit paranoid with that. And yeah, since Billy's been on medication, his personality has changed. Can you let me Can you let me know down below if you have experienced that? If someone with seizures, once they're on medication, if their kind of their personality changes. He was always a very, very helpful boy. He would help me do dishes and laundry, and now I have to ask him to help me, and he will, but I have to, you know, be very motivating to keep him going, and he wants to leave in the middle of it. And before, he would never, oh no, never ever leave in the middle of a job. Oh no. And now he just is like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I don't know, is that just teenage years, or, well, he's had a birthday too in June 23rd was his birthday, so he turned 22. So that might have something to do with it too. But yeah, lots of stuff happening, and we have the pool going outside, and gonna get in there today and see how cold it is or warm it is. It should be very warm. But I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what was happening with me. I haven't really been putting up videos in the last week or two because kind of on the downside, and my husband's been home quite a bit, so we've been busy outside and doing different things, and he likes to have homemade food, so I've got to get on the ball with that. And I don't know, for some reason it's like when I have to cook, I don't want to cook. And so it becomes a chore for me. But yeah, normally I like cooking. So yeah, that's kind of what's been happening here. So I hope you are all doing well. I pray that you have a wonderful, safe summer, and just if you have parents out there, just give them an extra hug and just enjoy them. Um, yep, time goes fast, and you only realize what you have once it's gone. So take care, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.